Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight, we are reviewing Love and Marriage DC Season 3, Episode 7. But before we start, Logan, tell them what to do. Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel. Yeah. Say yay.
Not a ventriloquist.
Say yay. Yay. Say yay.
No,
There
she
you
don't
go.
feel like it. She's not in the mood for all that.
Well, Baby First is on. And Sissy's walking around, so it has her attention.
Yeah.
So, Tori, the intuitive, whatever she is, she's praising Black and dogging Joy. And Joy has had enough, so she walked out. And Black said he wants to make sure that everyone knows that he's not making this up. He just wants to take that opportunity to say that.
What is he not making up? I was confused by that. What are you talking about?
He's not making up, not messing around. I don't know. So Winter said that she got emotional because Black was fighting for his character. And I was like, okay. That made you emotional?
I mean, I feel like we really don't give a shit.
No.
I feel like I want Joy to get over it and I want Black to get over it.
Meanwhile, Joy's outside and she's standing on it. She said he might be good now, but he wasn't back then. And we were never friends. And she said, she go back in and she tell everybody good night. Okay. And Ashley is in there like, this happens every time she runs away. I'm like, Ashley, you put her out every time. This first time she chose to walk away, but normally
I would have left before I cussed this woman out. I don't blame Joy because I would have been ready to snap on Terry, the intuitive
healer. That's what she
healer.
is. Yes.
Healer.
Yes.
Seemed like she creating wounds, not healing.
Mm-hmm. So the next morning, everyone is downstairs for breakfast, and the Tigers let them know that they're gonna head over and have breakfast with the Petties. And the Silvers are sitting up there with their sly comments, oh, them your best friends, go over there with your besties, like we're in elementary school. So we're over here.
Well, I mean, Snicker is the same size as a second grader, so it doesn't surprise me that he behaves that way.
It might be a little bit bigger than him, definitely more
mature. More mature for sure.
More mature. They have their own opinions and they stick to it. They're very stubborn.
That part is true.
Uh-huh. So Irina tells them the Petties that she didn't give like that. She's looking right into the camera. That she didn't give Terry any information about Joy. I believe it came from the producers, though.
That's a lie. Somebody gave it to her.
I believe the producers was like, get her ass, because they were upset that they didn't want to participate in the activities. So they was like, okay, go get Terry, and we're going to give her all the info.
I will say, on their previous reality show, it wasn't like this. Like, there's cattiness going on, but on that show, they was all about trying to get in each other's space, and you know what I'm saying? They wasn't having to do all this shit that they're doing over here. And I appreciate Jamie and Irina for being like, y'all, I mean, y'all got Shakana and her husband over here.
Not Shakana.
Whatever her name is.
What's her name? Sherelle, not Shakana.
Shakana, yeah. Whatever. Y'all got them over here. We finna go see, you know, because at the end of the day, that was messed up how they left.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she said the Petty said they didn't like the forced conversation. And if Terry was intuitive, then she should have been able to read that they didn't like it and stop. Okay. And she's like, look, Black is trying to protect his reputation, but the streets is talking, so she don't have to. Okay. What the streets saying out there in DC, y'all, about Black?
I don't know, because we don't even know Black over here in Kissimmee.
And as far as Ashley is concerned, You wasn't talking to me this whole time, and now Terry come. Now all of a sudden you got so much to say, but you've been quiet around me. Joy breaks down crying, and she starts saying she's tired of defending herself, and basically enough is enough. So once again,
That's them
Arena
kind of
has
crying when you want to slap the shit out of somebody. That's not what that kind of crying when you be like, "Ew."
Mhm. Now, once again, Arena has asked this girl to meet with Ashley one last time in private. And she's like, if you do it in private, it shouldn't be an issue. I'm like, every conversation that they had has been in private. At her house, it was just the two of them. In the hallway, it was just two of them. Private is not gonna make it better.
What are we
Why are
going to
we
meet
don't
for?
want to
I
talk
don't
no
like
more.
Ashley. Why am I meeting with her? I don't want to.
We don't want to do that. So back at the other house, all the other ones are talking about what happened the night before. Yusha is like, look, she was thrown into a conversation before she was ready, and that will be tough for anybody. And they all was taken aback, like, oh my God, how could you, Yusha? Sherelle was like, she put herself into a position to be put on Front Street. Did she, Sherelle? How she do that? How she do that?
She didn't. Cinderella just, a pick me. She want
Winter,
Ashley to pick her, or yeah. I think you know how they come on these shows and they pick a team, and
they
she
picked the same.
decided to pick team Silva over there.
Well, yeah, because old girl didn't like you, so you had no choice but to be thrown over there with the Silvers because she don't like your husband.
I guess Winter over there in the studio, but I was confused. I was like, honestly, he didn't even take a side. It didn't feel like he was taking
He
nobody's
didn't.
side.
They did that. If you are defending her at any point in time, you're Team Petty, and we're Team
Okay.
Silva over here.
Okay.
So Winter said that she's only heard from the Petty side and she never heard Black. And I'm like, is that not your friend? Have you ever asked him his side? Do you guys not have a conversation? This
Don't
is your
y'all be
friend.
all up in the studio together?
Y'all never talked about it? You talked to her about it. Why you ain't asked Black his side? That's your friend, right? Ain't that what you said?
I mean, I feel like his side is I was on my way out of that relationship.
He
And
don't
this
even want
girl
to
was,
say it like that.
huh?
He don't even want to say it like that.
I mean, I listen. When you're in a relationship with somebody and it's ending, like I mean, we've talked about
I
it
get it.
multiple times.
Yeah.
How niggas be crossover, but
But
it don't just
he don't even want to admit that. If you admit that, then everybody be like, yeah, we get it.
right because at the end of the day, they don't. It's just not like we're together today and then we're not tomorrow.
Right.
It takes time to undo things, and I mean, and niggas have crossover. That's all. That's that on that.
Well, Winter is upset that she
And I
felt
think on the other side, women be holding on even when they know
it's over.
it's over.
Well, Winter is upset because she said that Yusha is defending Joy and she don't understand it when he's been friends with Black for 10 years. And I'm like, maybe because he's been friends with Black and he knows something that you don't know.
And maybe right is right is and wrong is wrong, and he ain't gotta take nobody's side, especially if he don't agree with what just happened. What happened was not right. I don't care whose side you on. For you to have this lady come in here and attack that lady, and she wasn't ready for it.
And he asked them, all you should asking them is just be understanding. He said, understanding leads to forgiveness later. He said, obviously, she was hurt by something that happened in the past. She just didn't make that part up. And they was like, oh my God, oh my God. And then Quick told him, you need to be a punk like me and ignore your own understanding and roll with everything that your girl says. Okay.
Oh,
That's
not a
what he
punk
said.
like me.
That's what he said. He said, by using your own brain, you may damage your relationship with Winter. So if that's the case, this is just not the girl for you if you got to do all of that.
And Winter, listen, I ain't never been Team Winter. I've always said she annoyed the hell out of me. I hate them prayer cloth women who, want to be all goody two shoes on one side. We gonna have sex, but let's sleep in the bed together.
So here's my question, because you had said that they are not together and she had been on there dogging him out. Was it because of this?
I think this is the beginning of the end. Yeah.
Girl, bye. I know you ain't lose your man over some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Girl, but good job. If that's the case, you should leave.
You should have been out.
You should have
Right.
got out, because if
It
that's
seems
how
like
her
she's the
attitude is-
problematic one.
Yeah, yeah. So Arena has returned back from her breakfast with the Petties, and she has Joy in the car, and she says she don't want to bring Joy in because they got spa day and stuff going on, and she didn't want her to see that, or be there and not be able to participate. Child, I don't know. So she didn't love Joy in the car while she go talk to Ashley, and Ashley was like, look here, just like Joy said, when it comes to talking to her, I don't like Clifton. And Joy was like, if someone don't like your spouse, it don't rock. And I'm like, why does she got this hate for Clifton? Like,
Out
what is
the
this
blue.
hard on for
All of
Clifton?
a sudden.
Yeah,
all
she
of a
just
sudden.
hate him.
Is it because he's tall and he can squash your little snicker, so he better sit his
I
ass
was
down
thinking
somewhere?
the same thing, because he make your husband look
Are you
so.
jealous?
Yeah, because his defending is real. You know what I'm saying?
Clifton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something to it. It's something about it that she just.
But
I
I feel
don't
like
understand.
because he's a big guy, he's used to being careful about how he approaches people, for they won't say he's over here being aggressive.
I feel like you remind me of the love that I once knew. I'm just saying, it's something. It's something,
Or the one you wish you had.
girl. But she said before she making decisions, she need to talk to Quick first, because Quick is the one who do what? Say what he finna say. Meanwhile, you got the guys gathered around Jamie trying to find out where you stand, where you at, what side you on,
Jamie
what
was getting
team
his
you
facial
with.
like, I stand over here in peaceness. I don't want none of that.
He's like, I don't be getting in the middle of all that mess. He's like, look here, I'm retired. I don't want to be around no more foolishness and toxic behavior. I didn't deal with that my whole life. I'm trying to get a facial. And he said, look here. He told Clifton, maybe the issue is I could talk to Ashley like that because of the relationship that we had, but he can't because she don't know you like that. I personally think Jamie wouldn't have got away. I feel like if she felt like she wanted to target Arena and Jamie did the same thing, she would have did the same thing to Jamie. It had nothing to do with no relationship. That's
She
her
already
type
came for
of
your
behavior.
kid.
Huh?
I said they already came for your kid.
Absolutely.
And I mean, for most people, that make you madder. Come for me. Don't do that. Don't go after my
that's
child.
worse. Yeah. Now quick, like I ain't trying to talk to him because if she felt disrespected and she said I need to deal with it, then that's it. No questions asked. I just handle it. Have you handled it quick? What have you done quick? How did you handle it?
He been absent as far as I can tell. Was he
You
even there?
run every time the man come around. What have you handled? You talk a real big game. But you
Only
have
thing
not
he
done
did is
anything.
like act like a little bitch when Clifton tried to shake his hand. And I wasn't even mad at that because I feel like if we beefing, don't come hug me or shake my hand and stuff.
I know you ain't handled it. I know you ain't had a conversation with that man while you sitting up there talking about Joy need to have a conversation with Ashley Y'all should have been talking about, look, quick. Yo, when you and this man gonna talk it out? That's what the whole conversation should
Or
have
the
been.
intuitive maybe should have asked that question.
Child, but she ain't that damn intuitive. So while Irena is waiting to hear back from Ashley, she decides she gonna get her a Medi Patty, Medi Patty. Okay? And she
With the
don't know
lady in the
Joy
car.
waiting in the car. At this point, Joy been sitting in this car for 12 minutes at this point, waiting. Okay. And she tells Winter that Joy is in the car waiting to hear back from Ashley. And Joy was just sitting there looking at her, making a face. I'm like, you the host, Joy. I mean, Winter. Winter. She told Winter. Winter sitting up there making faces. Winter, you are the host. You invited Joy. You was insisting that everybody come. As the host,
When
I feel
did
like you should
Winter
have
get
went out
such
there.
beef with Joy? That's so silly to me.
As the host, you should have went out there and had a conversation or something. You leaving your guest, Arena, you was fucked up for go getting your nails done and leave her in the car. That was messed up. But you the host too, Winter. So at some point, nobody say, let me go check on this girl. And then y'all mad because
I invited her here.
even though I knew these people didn't want her there, I invited her here.
Right,
And I'm gonna
right.
leave her in the car, and then I'm gonna have an attitude because she gonna have an attitude because her ass been left in the car. Okay. So Ashley tells Quick she don't want to meet with Joy because she's having such a good time and she don't ruin it. And he says, whatever you like. And that's how that scene ended. Okay. So Ashley go downstairs and she tells Arena to tell Joy to go home. So after sitting in the car at this point 30 minutes, Arena goes outside and delivers a message to Joy, and she's like, and that's strike three. Okay. This girl did me wrong, and I'm supposed to beg her for her friendship. I don't want the D. I don't want it.
Or any of the other letters. I mean, I don't know why anybody would want to be around Ashley, to be honest. I know why Quick is, because that's his only shot at,
Girl. So that's how that vacation ended. We're back in DC. And Jamie, we see Jamie meeting with a friend who is also a retired policeman. And they talk about, he said he's checked out, but he's still checked in because he's still having dreams that he get ready to pull the pow out and it ain't working. Okay. And I believe him because I used to have dreams about the job when I was in the shop and I ain't there no more. I used to dream about my previous job before that. I ain't there no more. So I can imagine the stuff that he saw.
Through. I don't dream about previous jobs necessarily, but I do dream about trying to get to work and having an appointment, and I be like, everything under the sun gets in the way of me getting to where I'm supposed to be, and I'm like, I have an appointment.
So
yeah, I can't imagine what it's like being a police officer.
He's saying being in DC, and DC Chocolate City. He said he didn't seen it all. And he said he still gets angry very easy. He said he has the temper that he had to have as a police officer because one minute he's like, yes, sir. And the next minute he's fighting. So he had to adapt. You know what I'm saying? And he admits that he has issues handling anger. And he talked about promising Arena and his parents that he was going to make it home every night. And he just thankful that he was able to even, keep that promise. And then he talks
on top of that, he got his son that's got a disability, and then your other son is out here in these streets, and he doing all kinds of Jedi maneuvers trying to keep that boy out of trouble.
Can you imagine? So we understand his passion that he has for his son because hell, Can you imagine he going to scene of crimes and it's a kid in the body bag and how many times he's praying that he don't
That's
unzip
his
it and it's
child.
his child? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but what I liked about this scene is they brought the human side out of Jamie and it kind of make you understand more. I mean, we knew he was a cop, but it really make you understand a lot of time where his
Aggression.
issue, where his aggression comes from.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? So, and that's how that episode ended. Um, honestly, we don't get that much that from that's these iPad going off here. Um, we didn't got more from Jamie than we didn't got from anybody on this show, huh?
And he stay tweeting. Him and Ashley be arguing, tweet arguing on Saturday nights.
Well, that's how that episode is. I don't want to see none of another meeting between Ashley and Joy. I don't feel like it's necessary.
It's such a weird dynamic. I don't know. Like as much as I like the Tylers, it's unfortunate. I like the Tylers and the Pettys. I hate to say it, as annoying as she is, but I think Crooked Mouth Carmen with the fake blue eyes is probably more entertaining than the Silvas and Shakina and her husband Black.
Well, we haven't been able to really see much about Sharella and Black. I wish we could see a little bit more to let us figure out if this somebody we like
But
or
they
not.
don't have to detach themselves from the Silvas.
Absolutely. But it sounds like Ashley quit. So maybe we're gonna get something.
Hopefully.
And Winter quit.
Hopefully. I mean, Winter wasn't serving no purpose. And the thing is, like, I get it, it's a reality show, but Ashley trying to block people as if she was the queen of the Nile is an irritating. Like, girl, you don't get to be the leader by default because Monique ain't come back.
Ashley came in day one to be in that. When Monique was there, Ashley came in, looked at Winter, and had an attitude.
And was mean to her.
Yeah.
The whole time. Whole time.
All she doing now is switching characters. That's all she doing.
Winter is a little more docile. Joy don't give a fuck about having. Oh, sorry, baby. She don't give a flip about having no relationship with Ashley and her little teaspoon.
Oh, she yarning. So on that tip, y'all
are boring.
Put baby to bed.
Yawning.
Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to this channel. Oh, she gonna fall out. Oh, you're not happy. Say bye to the people, Lolo.
It's Ashley's fault.
It's Ashley, and then that's how I feel when I see her. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.